Hey guys, how's it going? Back to March 20th, 2022. And we're here in Barstow, the main epicenter for what we have, or what we are simulating. And we have the BNSF and UP Mojave Subs. Of course, Bakersfield has 2 yards. There's Mojave, which we were doing in the last tutorial, has a small yard, and Barstow is the major epicenter for anything that basically takes place. So before we dive into everything here, we're going to talk about the sheets. We're going to talk about cycles, and we're going to talk about Barstow operations itself. I'm going to try to do this hopefully within 2 hours. I'm hoping, but because I got things to do, but we'll try our best to get it there, because I'd like to build a train, get it to that point. It would be really nice if I can do that in the next 2 hours. So we'll see how it goes. So the sheets, I put a link into all my YouTube videos. There will be one in this video. However, that being said, now this is our Discord. Of course, the link is also in all my videos if you're interested in RTS. So inside RTS server info, which I'm not going to, well, I can go to that. Inside that, if you were to click on the pinned messages, that would give you the IP address, and it would also give you the link to the sheets. So any of these can have pinned messages, like general, that doesn't have any. There's the rules, which, you know, goes over more. There will be more I add on specific to certain activities, such as Barstow and etc. I haven't got around to that. It's amazing how being on Discord that you actually get into a point where sorry, not being on Discord, being on quarantine for 7 days, that the last 7 days, that time still flies by. It's amazing, especially when you got Run8. So first we'll click on Barstow and see what's going on. So this was, we talked about, there was an incident with the hump, and we weren't too sure how it happened, why it happened, but it was taken care of anyways, and I was around. So King Bond 007 here says Barrack and Kansas City are both ready for departure in the morning, which that's been done. Bargill is after them, but more can get added to him, which is correct. I'm not going to add any more. Actually, I will. So this is our way of communicating. So if we're in Barstow and stuff is going on, we want to communicate our intentions or what we're going to be doing. So before I do that, though, I want to take you into the actual sheets. I don't need Mojave Sub. What I actually should use is the Barstow map. So let me go into that. Oh, I forgot to go into... back to my YouTube again. Not that anybody's here yet at the moment. Yeah, man. Click on that. Perfect. Just in case you guys have any questions or comments or whatever. And we will pop this out. And close this and close that, and we are ready to go. Okay. Perfect. So, oh yeah. Let me go into that here for a second. So, what was I going to do? Oh, yeah. If I go into my downloaded stuff, I have, this is again stuff that's on the Depot server. I got a map for Barstow full, which these give you the train lengths, which are good to have. Whoops, I don't need that or that or that. I don't know if I need anything else on there. Well, I could, but I guess I could scroll it around or whatever. Anyways, we won't get to that. Shows you where the fuel pads are. Shows you what various other things are available. But anyways, enough of that. Don't need that right now. I just want to have that bit available to me. So, what we want to do is, first I wanted to go over the sheets. So let me go over them. Oops. Oh, damn it. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to do that. I hate doing that. I didn't think I was on. But anyways. So, this is, it says under construction. It's always going to be under construction. Hey, Aaron, how's it going? So, the cycle. The cycle is a period of 24 hours in a schedule. So what you see here is a schedule between 001 to 2359 or however you want to put it, and we basically ping these off one at a time. Now you're going to be noticing that this actually is a 7 to 1 slow clock because it starts at Sunday. Actually, you can see this right here. We start it today at midnight, and it goes all the way through. The calculated current end is expected at midnight on the 27th. So there's 7 full days right there. The current Eastern Daylight Time is 2:05 p.m. as I'm broadcasting this. The server time is 11:05, so we're it's actually Pacific Daylight Time. I guess I'll change that. And the calculated time is where we are in the cycle. So we're 2 of the 24 hours. This here is the scheduled day we're on. This isn't, today's a Sunday, of course. This will be Wednesday for this entire cycle. Once this cycle gets through, we go to a Thursday cycle. And we can change the fast clock, or the slow clock, I should say. Fast clocks are a model railroad term. Slow clocks are what's used so that there's so much stuff to do that, it takes hours even to do some of the smallest tasks. Like, I did the last tutorial, it took close to 2 hours. So hopefully this one doesn't take as long. The good part is there's a lot of multitasking available. So that's what the cycle's all about. Hopefully that makes sense. If you have any questions, you can always ask in the video or the live stream or on the Discord, and I will try to answer those for you. The scheduled manifest, eventually we're going to add more locals to this. Right now we don't. I just haven't got around to it. But if we go into Barstow Yard, so the next train is set to depart, or is scheduled to depart at 9 p.m. tonight, or 0300 in the cycle. And it's going from Barstow to Galesburg, Illinois. And over here, I have spawned yes or no. Now, in order to change these figures to say that something spawned or not, you have to be able to have access to the sheets. So this information here gets updated as you are building tracks, and we will be doing that. If you don't have access to it, then you have to post a message on Discord in the Barstow section, and I can relay that, or you can chat with somebody who is acting, who has access and is acting as yardmaster. Currently, I am the yardmaster. I've been yardmaster all day, and I will pretty much stay on top of being yardmaster even when I'm not here. As long as I can keep in charge. If I'm not here for 24 hours, I'll give up the yardmaster status up. So what we have here is we have one track, which is a San Diego bar that goes to destinations north and east. We got a Fresno bar that goes to destinations west and east. We got some train that's unknown that goes west and east, and we got locals. The locals don't matter right now. We don't have any locals that are scheduled to go out just yet. Or at least we haven't worried about it. This is secondary at the moment. I'll get to those possibly later, but that's lower priority right now for me. But we will get to them because I know some people have been looking at a boron local and a few. We just ran that the other day, so I don't think we need to. So right now we got a train that we can hump. We can hump this unknown train that goes from destinations west to east. Well, that'll include the train here. So here's my updated as of 0548 in the sim time, which is Pacific Daylight Time. So hustle Route 6, or receiving 6. Observe San Diego cars in bowl while humping and trim as required. No other trains are to receive today. So that's just basically warning that San Diego is starting to get a little heavy, but build gal and bell. I've changed the status flags to use building for something. We want to build a train where assign simply means built it up for a deliver. So as you can see here, we got two trains. We've got Bell that's Bell is departing tomorrow at 6 p.m., which I have building on. But this one is leaving at 9 p.m. tonight. So this, obviously the gal takes precedence over that one because that's the next to go, if that makes sense. So these ones are available for hump. This is a good candidate right now in receiving one. So this is what we do. First of all, there's always 2 sets of hump power available. I don't see it at the moment. I'm not too sure where it is. Let's see. I know there's one up there. Usually there's at least one down here, but I don't know where they are at the moment. Hopefully it didn't disappear somewhere. I don't see it. Now there's one set. I don't know. It could have been. It could have. Who knows? So, we'll go into Barstow here for a second. I always want to make sure that switch is set the way I want it. So it's coming out here. It's going to come down to R5. It's going to automatically. So what we want to do is we want to utilize AI as much as possible. So this is holding. We want to relinquish it right now. So it's currently in AI status. Now it's not. In order to prevent this from trying to hump, we want to click on this and just put a letter or something at the end of it. This will turn it into an AI train. And then we click AI. You don't have to have it stop because it automatically will stop anything at the other end. I don't know where the other hump power went to. Beats the hell out of me. Things disappear. Yeah, that's okay. We got more power if we need to. But for now, I'll just I'll deal with that. I'll deal with what we've got. Although, you know something, let's get some of this going here. this. The only locals we're running out of here is boron locals, so. Okay. We'll go ahead and auto start all these. I just want, we'll keep this as a spare. Oops. All right. Takes care of that. So the other hump's still running. Okay, so that's going to come to a stop. We want to set this as the lead, and we want to AI this. Actually, no. We want to make sure, well, BNSF is fine, but we'll call it Hump E. It doesn't matter. Hump 3, I don't care. Doesn't matter what they call it. It's going to go this way. And it looks like it's going to beat our other guy, which is what I was hoping. So now we're getting ready for that. Okay. Well, you might not beat him. It's a race. He's got to accelerate first. Doesn't matter anyways. I'm going to use this one. He's in a better position to access one. And the other guys have power with them. Let me just double check then again. So, well, I could set him up for R4 for west and east. Don't have anything north, do we, coming up? So again, scheduled manifests. Galveston, Illinois, that's going east, and the one that's going east as well. So we got two going east coming up. So yeah, I can definitely set up both of these at the same time. So this is a good way of utilizing. Now you got to be careful with AI though, because then they will head out here. I got a funny feeling one decided to just leave and wasn't being paid attention to or something. I don't know. Nobody mentions it to me, so yeah, par for the course. All of a sudden engines disappear and you never know why, unfortunately. Because I had some. I don't know when they left. I had two sets of trims. I'm always seem to be bringing in new sets. So we got one trim here. Okay, and then we got the other one there, so that's good. That's attached to cars already. Everything else, I don't see where anything else. Ooh, what's that? Okay, that's the boron local power. That's fine. So there's a lot of multitasking that's going on in Barstow here. Okay. So he's over on the other side. Now we don't want to AI him, or well, we can't AI him. So I've taken control of him now. Just double check what we've got. So we've got control of hump 3. And you can call it hump 1, hump 2, it doesn't matter. Eventually it has to be named. In fact, never really thought of that. One of the best ways to do it is call that hump 2, and then the other one we'll call hump 1. I think that it's got to be it's literally has to be called hump on this side. Oops. Got stuck in neutral again. So yeah, somehow our hump engines disappeared. Actually, you know, I think it happened to me with that. It happened with that corrupt train the other day. Now that I think about it, so we lost the engines. I remember it. It actually. Well, that's weird though, because I went to a backup. No. Don't know what happened. I'll take a look in the bowl, but I doubt it's going to be there. All right. Sometimes it waits 20 seconds. Sometimes. Other times it doesn't want to go. Okay, let's see. There we go. See? Okay, so we can't do the hump 3, hump 2 thing. What you can do is we can name that hump 2. Hump 2, because everything gets controlled from this engine, whether you're backing up or heading forward. So right now we're hump 2. Don't worry about the EOT, it'll connect, it will pop. Hey Sean. Normally I'd take it off, but I don't know why it puts it on. I guess for these smaller engines it will put one on, but foggy day. We've had a few rainy days, so there's snow on the ground in Mojave this morning. Oops. A little hard. Okay. So yeah, see, I can keep those and keep that hump, and then it's all set to go now over to the hump. So all I do here is I recrew that. It says recrewed for AI humping. Now, as I said, you have to observe it. If it's ever over half full, I tend to keep an eye on things. And like I said, there's one over here in San Diego that is getting there. Those aren't too bad, but again, especially towards the end, well, not necessarily towards the end, you just got to keep an eye on it. And that's still quite possible during multitasking. It's not a big deal. Okay. Going back to the Barstow yard here. So we've got this going. I'm going to set this to receive. We're doing west and east. I'll get that out of there. The next one I will set up into R4. So he was in R2. Yeah, he was in R2. This guy's in R4. So to get that going, we keep that open because there's going to be a train crossing that. We don't want that. And then over here, we now click onto this. It lights up what track you're on. Okay. Oops. And then to get past the signal, you want to give it a lunar white so that this guy here starts flashing for you. Oh, I got one going around the bend. Where is he? It says he's going around the bend. That's kind of cool. I don't get to view that very often. Okay, so because you're in the control point that the switches are going to be moved, you have to get out of the control point, which means you got to get past this, the signal here. Dim that off. I'm not too sure where that train is. Yeah, it's around here somewhere. I think we'll take a look for him in a second. Says he's way up there. Okay, he's not even here yet. There he comes. Unit tanks, Stockton. Very nice. Gotta wait 20 seconds once you're out of the control point to access that. Now this is occupied right now. Once he's out of here and then that's clear, then you can come behind him. There we go. This is the rotating view just so we can see that train coming in. Yeah, I got ways to go. There he is. And the beautiful thing about this is you're setting up this train while you're humping another train, so you're that much more efficient. And you don't have to worry about setting the air and all that stuff. There is ways of doing it. If you're looking to manual, you have to close the air within your engine, and then hit Control F7. That bleeds the air brakes. It's the AI will automatically do it when it goes to hump, but you have to do that in order for the cars to roll. That's not too bad. Nope, it's a little bit beyond that. What's in 5? I got something in 5 here. I'm not too sure what's what here. Okay, I'm confused. Am I in 3? I'm in 3. I don't want to be in 3. I get confused that this one's R11. I always forget that. Okay, well, I'm in the wrong track. So R3 is the locals. I don't want to do that. I mean, I could, but we don't want to do that right now. So I'm in the wrong track. So once again, I'll give myself a light. So I want to go into R4. Oops, going too fast. There's the end of that train. I just saw him going underneath the bridge there. Now you can see this is starting to hump now. So again, we're watching out for San Diego in particular. I don't know if you guys get that or not. I think only the server gets that. Then again, I don't know, because the train that was something the other day, I didn't see any of it, so maybe, no, that doesn't make sense. Maybe the train, it was an AI hump, so I don't know. Beats the hell out of me. There's the end of him. Going to the Mojave Sub. it's waiting for that 20-second thing. This is the one that's you're inside. There we go. Now we got it. Okay. RTS Academy, RTS Further Education. Oh, I got my own little category. It's it'll be on my YouTube channel, so easy access. So you don't want to AI this train yet. Unlike other AI trains that will just stop and wait, I don't think they're smart enough. When you put it into AI hump, it tries to find the hump. So I've never tried it, but I've noticed. Well, I've done it by accident, and it's, you know, I immediately stopped it. So you missed a good part, Scott, about all the cycles and going through the sheets and the cycles. I know that's your favorite. That's your favorite topic. Scott doesn't like paperwork. Alright. I didn't even notice those guys were on. Okay, so this guy's still running. He does his thing. He totally automatic, but he will not know when to stop. So you just got to keep an eye on it. Otherwise, he'll be fine. It's well distributed enough. In fact, if you want to look at the train, you can see the tags here. So you're looking for those San Diego tags, for example. You've seen how a hump works, so I don't have to show you that, but it doesn't dump air or anything like that. It's all bled. Do I even have any San Diego cars? Wow. Well, that's impressive. How about this next guy? I better check this to see if I have any San Diego cars, because that's a possibility. I might be missing it. Memphis, Kansas City, West Colton, Watson, Los Angeles. Thought I saw Boron for a minute. I guess that was. Oh, there's some San Diego. Wow, I already got 4 San Diego cars, so much worry for that. Now it does distribute it enough. I find that as long as it's under half, it should be fine. But we'll keep an eye on it anyways. RTS Sopranos. Jesus. Okay. There's James. Well, I kind of screwed the pooch here with this guy because he's crossing over, which means I don't have access to take this power off. So what I will do now is we're going to hustle some power. And we only got 2 engines here, so... Whoops. Oh yeah. If you ever get this situation where it's just like you have no controls, it's because you haven't relinquished your train. So you can go into train and relinquish, or you can go to the train and hit relinquish. That was the other hump, so... I'll auto start all these. Set this as the lead unit now. Apply some brakes. So he's next in line, ready to go. Now here I want to close both sides because we want to keep it intact. I think, yeah. Sounds like I had like I lost control. When that happens, that's a PCS error. I'm not too sure why I got a PCS error, but that's closed. It must be the other side. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. So, yeah, I'd do that. Just hit F7. Makes it happy. There's technical ways of doing it, but like hitting emergency and doing this and doing that and blah blah blah, like no. Okay, so we got 2 powers, or 2 pieces of power. Rule of thumb that I do: you don't have to fuel everything. So if it is below half a tank, I fill it. If it isn't, I don't care. This thing is pretty much full. So I'm going to bypass the fuel tanks. See what Scott has to say about that. I'm waiting for Scott because he's a real life hogger. See what he thinks. When it's below half, that's my rule of thumb. I've even seen a few people avoid the fuel tanks. It's just an added step, right? It's not a big deal because all you got to do is hit a button, but you don't even have to hook it up to the tanks anymore. They've made it so dumbed down. Okay, so yeah. So we're going to take that way once we get up there. Oh, give ourselves a light. Start lecturing me about shrapnel and switches flying at me. As long as they don't simulate it, I don't care. Not my problem. But I'm curious. Always curious at the prototypical way of doing things. And of course, this is a cycle of power. So you get power from the receiving yard, and then you have power in the ready tracks, and then you have power in the departure yard. So this is the cycle. I did have an engine that I repaired the other day. Or no, somebody else did. I had an engine that I didn't repair. It was at Mojave. So I just simply repaired it because I don't know where the hell to take it. Which, by rights, I should have spare units there in Mojave, because that's a long way for waiting for... it was an alternator that went. I imagine that it takes a little bit, and Mojave didn't have any bay for me to fix it, so I just did it. Did it in the fly. Okay. Let's get that, and that, and... Oops. Turn on lights for safety. Short, long hood trail. Now the reason why I like having two hump units is you get to alternate between the two. So we got one all ready to go, and it just keeps going. Of course, you have to trim too, and there's ways of trimming while humping is going on, because certain trains, I'll show you here. So you see west and east and north and east. Now, if let's say I was done north, which isn't the case, I'm hustling this right now. These are two west and east, so technically I can trim north right now. And what I mean by north is northbound destinations. I can trim local destinations. This one here is all locals. So 15 miles an hour I usually rate at those switches coming in and out. I don't know what they're rated at, but these I rate at 10. At least that's the rule of thumb I've always used. I don't know what this will say. This will probably say it's something ridiculous. I'll say 15. Probably can go 15. Oh, speaking of which, I want to go around it. I mean, I can probably go through it. Yeah, I got a clear shot through. I'll do that then. And I could easily stop and top it off if I wanted to. But I figure why bother. Right, Scott? I know some people who they'll fuel up the engines constantly. Oops. Keep the bells on for safety. See, that's what those red and blue things were for. They were supposed to identify when we were at the fuel things. I wish they wouldn't take away stuff. I wish they would keep options. Because if I had the option, then I would... Like, say, for example... Actually, you know, that's a pretty good idea that I might put on the ideas thing. Is to actually order up a mobile fuel. Because they don't just sit around. They actually have to be ordered. So mobile service, mobile fuel, that would be neat. And then some areas you can set for how long it takes. Hogger. What? Okay. Whoa, I'm going too fast. Not that it cares, but... So these are the ready tracks. We're not quite ready to build the train yet. We got to hump the other one. I wish I humped the other one now. Had I known that. But that's okay. Because then I could build that train and we'd be all set. Now just relinquish. I got lots of UP power. I gotta find a place for that. I think I know a place. Maybe right here. Get it off the ready tracks. They're just gonna get in the way. I already brought 4 units back. I only needed 3 to the last West Colton, so. Okay, so he's almost done. How's the bowl looking? Hey, it's raining. Interesting. So, Tulsa. Well, San Diego I don't have to worry about, but I do want to get Tulsa out of the way. What's the next one? There's an east going down the other one too, right? Oh, there's an east for both of them. Alright, so I want to get the one trim set up for Tulsa. Saw my trim earlier, but I don't know where I'd put it. Oh, I'll find it. Oh, it's here. Nope. Well, okay, I got it down here. I don't think it's... Oh, it's there, right there. I see it. Okay. Take a look at Tulsa for a second. See if it's clear. So that's Temple. Yep. Okay, so I can... Should I pull Tulsa? I don't know. Do I need to? Well, one way to find out. How bad is Tulsa on the other side? On the other train. We're doing this one, right? Are we? I think we agreed to. I gotta do all of them anyways. But... I'm just seeing if there's any Tulsas on this one. There probably is. Yep, there they are. Okay. So Tulsa's clear. He'll be done in a minute, so we'll go get him. So we got one automation taking place. This one's gonna be automated in a minute, and then we will start up the other two. The hump will go back the way it came. This will go down to the other end. And unlike the other tutorial where other trains were causing the issues, the only thing we got here is work. It's just a matter of multitasking. I guess that was the way I went. There we go. Set a speed control on since I'm going uphill. There's Tulsa. Hopefully Temple's not too bad. Let's see how bad it got. Oh, of course, Temple got bad. Ah, well. I guess we can't hump yet. It is what it is. Okay, let me see. So I just AI'd that. He'll just follow wherever he's going. He's going to go down this track here, which is fine. And then we got this guy here. So I can't hump yet. The bowl is full, as they say. Okay, what do we have for... Well, we don't have that yet. Oh, when's Bar Rick due? So what I'm doing is I'm trying to find out... Well, there's Rick Bar. What about Bar Rick? Did we just have one? Oh, we just had one. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. There was some stuff that didn't make it out. Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna have to go for this one, I guess. North departure 4? Yep. Oh, not add power. Assigned. When did this start? On the 20th, so it'll be 27th. H bar Rick on the 27th. Alright. So we want north departure 4. Oops. Well, we gotta wait for him. Well, that's no fun. Yeah, let me relinquish him for a minute. I don't want to wait for him. Oh yeah, the other guy too. As he's coming up to meet us. Hopefully he doesn't stay in our way. I don't think he will, but... Nah, he won't. Relinquish when he stops. Alright. Well, let's go back to hostling. Because that's the only thing we have left while we're waiting. I shouldn't say that. We can do this. So what you do, we did this earlier, right? So this is hump 2. So it says. So, whoops. Hump 2. Doesn't matter what number you do it, but whatever. The AI recrew, he'll go back the way he came. Don't worry about any of this. You just go through there and do his thing. We can keep those manual. I'm not expecting anything. There it goes. Alright. So now San Diego bar. We'll quickly get him out of the way. Not sure where I'm going to put him yet, but somewhere where he's out of the way. Okay, so we want to close that one. Close that. I better check the other side because last time it was nasty with me. Yeah, okay. Oops, wrong one. Been multiple days of rain in the sim. Must be the rainy season. Once I got him here, now if there's a train that's receiving, I gotta move him, but for now I'll just park him here because I don't feel like driving him. I don't feel like driving him back to get fuel or whatever. No, let's see my rule. Yeah, we'll give fuel to these guys. Yeah, we'll fuel these guys. Okay, relinquish that. Oh, I didn't turn the bell off. Okay. Alright. So let's go ahead and build on the one that we want to build. There he is. See, he's coming to a stop. What did I say we were going to do? North 4. So to get to north, I got to go over... I gotta cross here. Now Barstow's a blast, but honestly at a 7-to-1 slow clock, we don't have the numbers to run the locals yet to warrant a lot of people in Barstow. We need more people running locals. That's where all the fun is. Did I run, or did I? Wow, he didn't have much room. Okay. The hell, do I have any trains coming out of here today? Needles. Huh? I haven't seen any, but whatever. Haven't seen a train go either way, to be honest. Holy cow. Mojave Sub's packed. Well, I shouldn't say that. We saw one go around the bend, but it is what it is. Okay. Let me guess. I can't jump onto this thing, right? There we go. Alright. Spawned one at Sacco. So this is a constant little musical chair game in Barstow. You take a bunch of sorted cars, throw them in. I mean, it's rewarding though, because I released a train earlier today for Stockton, and I was out at Mojave and I saw him go by and I was just like, oh, that's cool. I remember him. So you get that feeling of, you know, you're part of a bigger system type thing, which is cool. Gotta start adding more trains into the Needle Sub again. So yeah, I gotta drop off all these cars, and then I have to take that power, go in, pull another trim, then take that other guy while he's doing that, get ready to drop off cars there. Like I said, it's ballet or whatever you want to call it, but we're at 307 now. I don't know how close we're gonna get to building it tonight. I want to. Like, I want to get it to the point where it's ready to build at least, so, but I think I'm going to stop it at 4, whether or not we build a train or not. But this part's going to be interesting up here, because it involves getting stats. This also requires access. If you're going to be doing a lot of this work in Barstow, you're going to want to have access to the spreadsheet for edit access. And, you know, I make backups all the time in case there's an issue, but the whole idea is to keep constant ideas. The whole idea is to keep a constant idea. That sounds interesting. Keep a constant indicator of what kind of traffic we have currently in the yard. I'm not too worried about the bowl at the moment. I mean, that visually you can take a look at it. But here, you want to know how many engines you need, how many engines we have, do we need more power? Nah. No, 103 is not ready. 103 is nowhere near ready. Yeah, I gotta start scheduling these locals, because there's other locals that need to be run. We put it this way: Boron Local just came in. And I know it's see, it shows ready, but there's not enough outbound cars that are going to warrant it. Let me take a look at it for a second. I mean, that's just a little shorty. We need to get the locals out of the hump first, but that's small priority. He just came in the other day. The ones that are, I'm not too sure about Bakersfield. Switcher comes in at night, and I don't know which ones he has. I know 103 is a big one. Oh, wait a minute, you said 103. Oh, hold on a second. You said 103. I thought you said boron local. I don't know. I don't know how many cars are ready for like, if it's got the whole thing. Because 103 was due a while back, but the problem is half of it got done, and then the other half got done, and then I said, well, you might as well wait for the rest of the supply to come in. Let me just check what supply is coming in. I'm looking for bar back. Bar KCK. See, we're not that far away from it. I mean, it's Thursday. I am backing the west side now. Yeah, I definitely gotta get a schedule because I don't know what the hell's going on with locals. I'll let you guys figure it out as far as Bakersfield then. I was suggesting Bakersfield to wait till Thursday. But as far as other ones go, then there's all these SJVR ones, which ready, let me see, what do we got? We got a ready here. That one's not. That one's not. So there's two of them, but yeah. Yeah, I'll let you guys. No, he says he's blocking. Okay. Because if it's only half the industries, I don't want that thing to go. That thing. Let's see here. We'll see what he says. So I don't have eyes there right now. Whoops. Oopsie. logging. Okay. Oh yeah. Sorry, I got distracted there. Well, I guess I put my windshield wipers on. Alright. Now I'll go pull the others. Yeah, when it sits for over half a day, what happens is the timer starts going on them. Nobody did anything for days. Yeah. Let's go forward. Take the other cross over here. Yeah, nobody doing anything for days. I mean, it is what it is, but like these locals they can take anywhere from a few hours to 6 to 8 hours. Each local, it all depends. But what happens is if it goes if half of it's getting taken, then that timer starts winding down. Then the other half is ready and the other half is not. It makes it very difficult to for somebody to run a full train, put it that way. Like, I would have gladly ran it, but I mean the same thing can be said for LOP, LOQ. That wasn't run for days. But when you look at it, you see I was able to finish it in, I don't know what it was, about 18 hours. I started last night. I was done, I don't know, noonish or so. And not everybody has that much time, and that's... So I don't know which locals are... Edison is a brutal one, I find. Doesn't seem like it is, but it's Boron is actually much more forgiving. Boron can be done in a few hours. So there's certain locals that take longer than others. It's just a matter of whatever. I know Switcher, he likes running the SJVR stuff. And it's great that there's specialization, but in some instances it's not a matter of running your favorite. Sometimes you gotta run whatever is available, so. Yeah, no, I understand. We all have time constraints of some sort. Like during the week I don't run as much. I run at night, but and this is where going to another route or anything like that, or changing the cycle. We were going to change it, and then I looked at it and I was just like, no, I can't change it right now. We're still behind. And being a little behind's okay. We're not out of control by any means. Which one do I want now? I can't remember. Stop here for a second and see what we got. Oh yeah, we want that one. So Memphis is the next one. So what I'll do is I'm not worried about that one so much. Let me take a look at Memphis on the one that we have set up to go. I think it's in 4. I think it's this one right here. Yeah, I knew there was a lot of yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If there's more than that, then I gotta pull that one as well. If there isn't, then we should be okay. Should be fine. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll pull the temple. Los Angeles is should be okay. There's a lot in there, but we'll watch it. So it's 3:22 Eastern. I want to end this by the top of the hour. And the beautiful thing is there'll be others later on, and if a train's late, it's just late because of lack of manpower or whatever. And then we play catch up, which is good. I don't mind the challenge of that, of playing catch up. So yeah, with 103, if there's enough to run a train, then, I mean, even if it's half a train, then if it can be done, then great. I just don't want to see it sit there for, half done for, whenever. And I know, we got time zone changes, we got people from Europe, all kinds of things. If I could run 24 hours, I would. But noise really affects my sleep, and this fan makes too much noise for me. If I get a white noise thing, maybe one of these days I'll be able to do it, but might try one out. Yeah, that's another issue we can deal with. The only one supplying 103 is back bar, though. So I'll take a look at it there's an issues tab for all this. I know you mentioned a lot of different issues, so those are all things that, you know, I've got people. I got a lot to handle. So I've got some people who want tutorials, which is what I'm doing right now. Whoops. Actually, I don't need to do that. I can just take control and then go. All right. So 10 cars for Memphis. Let's see. It's going to be tight. Let me just take a look at that one more time. I think it's towards the back. So Temple and Memphis are the ones that are going to potentially cause. There's the Memphis. And Temple's together. Ooh, okay. We'll have to watch it. I'll watch it towards the end then. Oh, Mojave Sub's packed. Yet I can't get anything to come out of here again. But yet, it's showing. Yeah, it's showing trains. It's just not spawning them. Like we got all kinds of trains here. Okay. Well, let's yeah, let me get that going. And oh, I forgot about him, but that's okay. Yeah, we have SJVR that overloads, I think, as well. But there's an issues tab to write down issues if you have access to sheets. If you don't have access, you can request for it right on the sheet itself. Okay. Well, I can't get him out of the way just yet. Whoa, 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 whoa. That could have been interesting. Is this going to give me the last of my San Diegos? I think it might. It's the Gallistons that I gotta. It's Gallistons I gotta do, not the San Diegos. I think they're all going that way, so. Whoops. Yeah, see, they're all going east. If one of them had a is there any Galveston on this one, I wonder? Or not Galveston, I don't know, Galesburg or whatever the heck it's called. Yep. Got some on it. Alright, what's the other one got? What do we know about these? The Memphis. Yep, it's got some of that too. Hey, King. Yeah, so I got about 30 minutes left. Once we get that one humped, the locals isn't as important, and then the other outbounds can be built. belt's not that important just yet. So this is the only one that we're focusing on by 9 p.m. this evening. It's 3:29. Let's see how we're at. Okay, so this one's going now. We'll keep an eye on it. Kind of it's kind of a waiting game now. Gal. Well, since that's the case, I might as well get the other trim going. You already go. Oh, we did too. Okay, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Okay, we don't have a slot for that, so the next Tulsa. Then when you look at the scheduled manifest for that, well, that's coming. We don't have much for it. Holy crap. That's leaving. That pretty much has to be done by the end of tomorrow, so that's the next one in line. Wow. Okay. Well, then I can give that a shorty. Reason why I say the shorties is these ones, when you look at the departure tracks, they get lower lengths towards the bottom, so. And there's not much time to fill that one up, so Tulsa, Oklahoma can have a short track. We'll put it right in SD5. Let me see that again. Yeah, it's gonna be a short little ship. Oh yeah, I forgot to do something. This is important too. My bad. Let me relinquish any trains that I have. So, which one was it that I put in? Barstow Yard. So north's 1 through 4, south 2 to 3. 2's got nothing. Oh wait, I'm gonna look at the receiving. Blech. Okay. Oh, north 4. Okay. I don't have any stats in there. So to get the stats, what you do... sorry, I'm missing all this chat. Okay, you guys are talking. Yeah, I don't mind that. You want to just get 30 for 30. It's the one side I prefer at all, but it is what it is. So you control F8 till you get to trade stats, and then we go down here. Of course, you have to have access to the sheets, as in edit access, which again, so you come up to this thing here. This is important to. I mean, you will add to it, but. So 6,560 tons, fair amount. That requires 4 units. 2,871 feet. So it's not that big, but it's heavy. So because this is green here, it requires 4 units. I actually have these greening at 2.2, so you want 2.4 to be honest. Like, well, all of them are at that, so right now that's at 4 units, but it is not due to go out until the 27th, which means it got missed on this last bout of the trains, I think, but it is what it is. Because I think it was sitting down at the other end, and you know, it happens. So you pull a track that's, you know, a fair amount. That was all from one, I think. Okay. So I was gonna do. Oh yeah. We're doing south. We're signing. What are we signing again? I can't remember. I think it was Tulsa. Yep. So that's going on the 22nd. So you know which day it's going to be. And that helps to tell you that, okay, that's going on the 22nd. You can tell this one's coming up next, which is already set for build. So we want SD6. I think we're already set. I think I already did that. Don't think I'm going to get to actually building the trains. All it is a matter of taking it out of, okay, first of all, this thing here, that doesn't matter. We'll keep it on. It can stay on that train, actually. Oh, I can't get onto it, huh? Now, in that case, the E key helped. One of the suggestions. I don't know if that worked or not, but I sure couldn't do anything with F11. Yeah, ET didn't help either. Some of the older cars you can't get on. But what you can do is go like that and then hit 4. Of course, that didn't work. I actually have to jump on one of these cars for it to recognize. Okay, well, we'll try over here. We'll get one of them to recognize. Some of them don't. These ones will. I recognize them. There we go. See? Now 4 works. So it's a little bit further back. Those first 3 cars you couldn't hop on. They don't have the build to be able to do it. Okay, so now, oh yeah, it's humping. We gotta watch what the heck's going on over there. So you can use control to go fast, just like everything else. Control, shift goes a little bit faster. Of course, you can zoom in. So you can see all the lights are green. The yellows are occupancy lights. Thought I heard a train. Oh! Ah, shoot. I got to change my my things here. I got them stuck at needles again. What happened was I copied and pasted a few. I don't know how long they've been stuck here. They might have been stuck here for a while, actually. And I just never noticed it. Because I was wondering what the hell happened to the traffic. And so what happened was I had a bunch of stuff that I added back in, and I forgot to get rid of the dashes. That's the only way you can get it to do its thing, so... There's a bug right now. There's a few bugs, but it is what it is. What I'm waiting for is to get clear of that last switch, because once I'm clear of that, then I can pick up speed. But no, I'm a ways away. So the other way to do it is, I'm going to let that go for a minute. I think I'm okay. Let me double check. Whoops. Check my counter, 2,000. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. I'm going to let that go for a few minutes. It should be fine. And just in case, yeah, we're through. Okay, I'm going over to here. It's having a problem with some of these tags. So Joe Watt here. Whoops. Ah, shoot, I can't relate. Ah, never mind. Alright, well, I can't do that right now, so I'll deal with that once I stop them. Here. Then we'll get some of that traffic going. I gotta go through the symbols and change them. I'll do that this evening. We'll get it up to 15 now. Just check the hump over here. So far so good. Los Angeles looks like it might be building a bit. Remove all the dashes of the stuff going to Cajon. I forgot I recopied my original needles, brought them all back in. So this is why I was seeing no traffic and I couldn't figure out why, and I wasn't looking at the board close enough, and sure enough, there was stuff down there. All right. And I want to keep that intact. So it's 348. Alright, we'll sit her there for a minute. Okay, one last quick look at the hump here for a minute. Now Bell's fine. San Diego's going to be fine. Los Angeles, we got the Kansas Cities, the Gal, the Memphis. I think we're okay. If anything, it'll be an issue towards right at the end, but I think we're fine. Okay, let's go fix this and see how this works. Because this was a bug fix that we were told. I don't know about the dash at the end, so we'll find out. So on this one, we will, whoops. I think it was Joe Watt. I don't know. Is it Joplin? Joplin, Missouri? I don't know. That's just a guess. Let's see if that fixes it. don't look like it's doing anything. I'll try taking the I'll try taking this out and see what happens. I think it was a fluke. So far, I don't see any idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this train. Take a look at this one. See what we got. I don't know if it was because it was sitting there, it didn't know what to do, or I'm just repeating what everybody else says, so. All right. I'll try it as it's coming in. It might help it. I doubt it. Why did it do it at Bakersfield? I hate it when it does that. Baloney. Goofy bugs. See, it's at Bakersfield again. I gotta go all the way out. It automatically puts me back up there. Unit oil. Okay, spawn now. Let's see what happens. That time it worked. So, for whatever reason, it has to happen when it's in the process of spawning. I don't know why, but it does. So all these, I gotta go boink, boink. Of course, this is the end of my tutorial on the other things, and I'm worried about this, but oh well. And then that one can stay dash. Of course, I'll have to change them all again. I don't know where. Yeah, Guck, Fresno, Swa, Kin, Modesto, Stockton. I think they're all going the other way, but we'll find out. Unit Auto Racks, Rick, San Bernardino. Unit Grain. Oh, Bear Tables. Now it says it's Cajon. I guess if it says it's Cajon, it is. I don't know. That I know it is. Okay. Oh, I've got a lot here. Oops. Okay, Stockton's supposed to go. I'm not even too sure about the other one, to be quite honest. North Bay is Tehachapi, yeah. Stockton. Well, all those lacks, I know those are... Man, I gotta start copying some of this stuff over to other categories too, so you get different types of intermodals. Alright. So, now we can put up... We can go ahead with needles and just go wink. That should, oops. Is that mine? I don't know which one's mine. Anyways. It looked like it was... I was gonna say I don't have any train there. If it's still green, that's my fault. Okay. Let me just take a look. We'll finish things up here. So I didn't put the stats. Then we'll finish things up. But I do want to make sure everything's okay here. See, I said that would... Oh, you finished. So you worked out okay. Memphis will be the next one I grab. Or somebody else grabs, because I think that's all I'm going to do for now. But I will get the stats in updated for this. So Tulsa's got 42. 0.5470. 5470. When's it going? 2 days. Okay. $26.51. Already needs 3, so that's pretty good. All right. Well, we didn't quite get to build that train that we were gunning for, but that's okay. There'll be other people around, and including myself, later on. So I got the humps ready for the next one. Everything just keeps on flowing, but it doesn't take you all day. I mean, really, now after that's done, you're waiting till the next day, because when you're looking at this is the only train that's going out, and then the rest are built for the mod bars coming in. That's not happening till tomorrow night, so we're at least 24 hours away from this one. So this is what that slow cycle helps. So, like I said, locals, they'll need more work than the Barstow, but eventually Barstow will need more work as we lower that cycle I'm talking about. So goals are to lower 7 to 1 and make it 6 to 1, and then slowly head towards a 1 to 1, which it would be insane, but that's the thing. A lot of people don't do it this way, and they can do it any way they want, but I mean, here's the number of industries, and right now we're serving them. So as long as we're serving them, that's a good thing. It just takes us 7 days to do it. So, but anyways, should work okay. But I'm gonna end this for now. I'm gonna go enjoy some of the sun or something. See my son for a bit. Sun, yes. But I will get into the tower cam here, wherever I am. Man, it's foggy. So get in our perch up there and overlook everything that's going on. There we go. And that's it. So I will be back on later this evening for a full-fledged live stream. Hope you guys like the tutorial portions for those that are looking for information. If you're looking for more topics, let me know, as always, and then, you know, I can figure out something down the road. So anyways, that's it for now, guys. Have a good one. We'll talk to you later.